The biggest story in sports just happened, and there's a lesson you need to learn whether you're a sports fan or not. So stick with me because I'm bringing this back to Bitcoin, I promise. If you didn't hear, last week the Dallas Mavericks made the most shocking trade in NBA history, trading the best offensive player in basketball, a 25-year-old Luka Doncic, to the Lakers for a pile of rocks and a used Fez dispenser. Luka's 25 years old, has more accolades than almost any player at that age in NBA history, including leading his team to the NBA Finals last year. He's easily one of the top 3 players in the league, and he has probably one of the brightest futures of any player in the league right now. So what the F does any of this have to do with Bitcoin? There is a lesson in here for all of us. The lesson is counterparty risk. If you don't know what that means, imagine this. You're a Dallas Mavericks fan. You love your team. You love this player. You bought his jersey. You pay hundreds of dollars to go to his game. Your kids are probably fans of him. You've invested your time, your energy, your money. You believe this guy's going to be the heart and soul of your team for the next decade and a half. But guess what? You have no control over this situation. You have counterparty risk. You care about something deeply, but there are a very tiny group of insiders who don't care about you. They have unilateral, unchecked power to make any decision they want without consulting you, and they can rug pull you at any moment, trading your favorite player for no good reason late on a Saturday night to your most hated rival, crapping on everything you care about, making your kids cry in the process. Again, the lesson is counterparty risk. When you love or care about something and someone else has full power over harming, destroying, debasing, taking that thing away from you, there's nothing you can do about it. Hey, this is just sports though, right? Not real life. But when it comes to your money, are you aware that this exact same problem exists? You need to be thinking about and minimizing counterparty risk when it comes to where you're storing your value, holding your money, investing for your future. This is a slide from the presentation Michael Saylor gave to Microsoft a couple weeks ago. These are just some of the risk disclosures that a public company puts out in their 10K filing. And these are the risks you face when you're buying a public company stock. They can dilute you by issuing more stock. They can mismanage the company. You own Berkshire Hathaway? Warren Buffett could die. You own Nvidia? They could encounter a supply chain issue. Or DeepSeek could come out over the weekend and upend the entire AI market. Zuckerberg can decide to pivot and focus on the metaverse. Or flip-flop every other year on how woke he wants to be based on which way the wind is blowing. Real estate investing has a million counterparty risks. Fire, flood, hurricane. Raise the property taxes, rezone the location. They can even eminent domain your property. All investing entails risk, but the less of these counterparty risks you're exposed to, the better. The only things with no counterparty risk are bearer instruments, an asset that belongs to you and is not anybody else's liability. You might think cash is a bearer instrument, but you'd be sorely mistaken. Dollars are a liability of the Federal Reserve, an IOU that you hold at their pleasure, and they have the ultimate power over how many units flow into circulation each year to debase the value of your holdings. Gold is a bearer instrument. Why do you think gold is still trusted as an investment thousands of years later? Gold possesses innate properties that make it useful as a store of value, namely, it's pretty hard to dig more of it out of the ground. The only counterparty risk you have with gold is, will everyone else in the world continue to value it? And you trust that they will, and you probably do so because there's thousands of years of history of them doing so. But do you know why they do so? Why do they value it to begin with? Gold possesses certain monetary properties that made it useful and good as money and as a store of value. Namely, it was durable, portable, divisible, fungible, verifiable, and scarce. Gold entered into a free market competition of different monetary goods. Gold beat out all the other competitors because it best fit those properties, and it was the hardest to produce more of. Guess what? There's a new bearer asset in town. It's called Bitcoin. Bitcoin is durable, portable, divisible, fungible, verifiable, and scarce. In a digital world, it's way more portable, it's way more divisible, it's way more verifiable, and it's more scarce than gold. This is the ultimate bearer instrument that if you hold the private keys, you have absolutely no counterparty risk. The only counterparty risk is the same question we asked about gold. Will other people continue to value it? Well, if it's the same monetary properties that made gold the winner for thousands of years, and it beats gold on half of them, and it comes with its own global monetary network that allows near instant transaction settlement of any amount of money for a very small fee with no third party involved. So no one can stop it, freeze it, censor it, or confiscate it. So the only question to answer is, will the market continue to value this thing? This thing that's better money than gold with its own open global free monetary network. So the only decision you have to make is, which counterparty risks do you want to be exposed to? And if you study Bitcoin and you understand the monetary properties that it holds and the monetary network that it comes with, you inevitably come to the solution, this is the least risky thing I could possibly hold. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share with someone you know. We got to pump the numbers up. We got to grow the channel to spread the good word of our savior, Satoshi Nakamoto. And I'm trying different sign-offs for the video. So let me know which one you like better in the comments. Option 1, in sats we trust. Option 2, hard money wins. Option 3, fix the money, fix the world. And option 4, Bitcoin fixes this. Talk to you next time. In a digital world, it's way more portable. In a digital world, it's way more portable.